Hey there, Virgo. Hey there, Virgo. That was weird. It started recording and then it showed 1 second, then it went back to 0 seconds, then it went back to 1 second again. Anyway, I was I don't know what's going. I was sitting here like, "Hey, Virgo," doing my whole spiel and dealing out the cards, and I realized I never hit record. Hi, Virgo. It's Jen. Thanks for joining me. This is your reading for December 2019. And let's jump right in. Eight of Cups. Enough. Enough. Like you've had enough. What's the indolence? Indolence. Do I really know what indolence means? I'm not sure if I do. The Eight of Cups, I'm going to look it up. Sometimes I think I know what words mean, but when you look at the definition, for some reason I want to look at the definition. Avoidance of activity or exertion, laziness. It's funny, this is my first deck of tarot cards I ever got, and I used them probably exclusively for over 10 years. Now I probably have like 50 decks, but, Ace of Pentacles. Oh, this devil. Okay, this devil has now come out for Aries, Gemini, and now you, Virgo. This Capricorn energy is heavy, and I love Capricorns. I have Capricorn friends that I adore, but man, it's a heavy energy. So this month of December, we have a full moon in Gemini on December 12th, I believe. And then a new moon, and I believe there's some sort of partial solar eclipse, something going on in Capricorn on December 26th. So I feel like that's significant. It's going to really sort of break people free from things they've felt chained to, whether it's just the timing of New Year's Eve, of New Year's and resolutions and such, or more the new moon, but it's breaking free from things that bind you, from addictions, from toxic people, from situations, or things you felt a burden, to a new emotional beginning. It's a release, it's freedom. However, then you're right back at the Eight of Cups, which is interesting. So let's see what's going on, because the Eight of Cups is you walking away. Maybe things blew up, and maybe some of you are like getting divorced, and this person sort of talked you. This person you're codependent with sort of talked you into trying again, and then you're just like, oh, hell no. They didn't change their colors. It's just the same old bullshit. They just fed you a line, and now you're really done. Yeah, the Sun. Moving on. This is virility, vitality, aha moments, seeing things super clearly. So I feel like with this Eight of Cups, there is no sadness here. You are just like, like... cut the cord and you're never looking back. You are free. You're just like, I am free and I am done, and I am never like, I will never get sucked into that again. The Seven of Pentacles, the key word is failure. The Seven of Pentacles is a card about patience. It's that fine line of being patient and knowing when you've given, trying to find that balance of being patient, but knowing when it's just not going to change. And so I feel like that's what you got here. You realize this is a fail. This isn't going to succeed. And I'm out. I'm outie. Three of Wands. Yeah, look at this beautiful colors, huh? So getting a higher perspective, seeing the bigger picture, and seeing this experience, as a learning lesson, as a blip in time, and of the whole of your life. It isn't being able to see how it fits in, and because sometimes when you're in a situation, it's all you can see, and you can't imagine things ever getting better or ever being different. You've forgotten that they had been different in the past. It's just sort of become such a overbearing or um, weight or whatever in your life. So you're able to put things in perspective, let go, and move on. And again, you're just the energy that's coming out of these cards is just so brilliant and warm and full of energy moving forward. There's just no sadness here about this walking away. And this could be anything. This could be a new job, a new career, a new place to live, a new exercise routine. Because that devil could be your own bad habits, and you're finally, or maybe, oh, that's another thing with the way these go. Maybe you've been overweight or unhealthy in some way, or uh, indulging too much. Whatever are your what's the word, vices. We all have them on some level, in some way. You meet someone new, and you're like, I need to let go of weight, of bad attitudes, of I don't know what, but I think you're gonna start to take better care of yourself, and I think people are gonna be like, whoa, she's looking good, or he's looking good. Really maybe you've just let yourself go. You haven't really cared about your looks. And you're like, I need to get some new clothes. I need to get a haircut. I need to get in shape. I need to be healthier, or whatever. It inspires you. I really see you exercising. I see you getting up and moving, hitting the gym, making a commitment to getting healthy and in shape. And even if you weren't overweight, like just needing to, just because you're thin doesn't mean you're necessarily in good shape, right? So getting toned, getting out there, going for walks, going for just really like living. Like maybe you've been, well, this is the laziness card. Maybe decluttering your house, really kind of waking up and being like, oh, I got to get my shit together here. So I'm going to pull some more cards. Here's that Five of Cups that came out for, I'm acting like you know what I'm talking about, for Gemini. So I don't know if you have a Gemini connection. Oh, it's ecstasy. Interesting. Maybe some of you are doing drugs. The Five of Cups in the regular tarot is basically getting dumped. But this maybe you've been doing drugs or something, and that's what you need to stop. Not that you're addicted to ecstasy. I don't know if you can get, maybe you can. I don't know. I've never, that drug was like after my time. That was just not I don't remember even ever hearing about that drug when I was growing up. Or maybe it's someone named Molly. Don't they call it Molly? I don't know. I'm just not cool anymore. Not that drugs are cool, but I'm like, I don't know what the kids do. The moon. So here's that timing with the moons. Here's the Knight of Wands. This is that exciting something, I mean, yeah, you could really like, I'm into CrossFit, I am into hiking, I am into skiing, I'm into this new person, I'm into this new job. This is the honeymoon period card. You're just excited and full of energy and enthusiasm and inspiration and passion, and you're just ready to move ahead. And we have the Seven of Swords, which is called insecurity. I'm not loving these keywords. The Seven of Swords, yeah, it's interesting though. It's called insecurity because this is a card of people. I call it the people behaving badly card. And that usually is rooted in insecurity, people's negative behaviors. If they feel they have to cheat or sneak or lie, or that comes from them. That's something inside them that causes them to act that way. These just kind of confuse me more than anything. So let's get another deck, shall we? Two of Wands. That's an energy. Where are you going to spend your energy? Are you going to spend it thinking about someone from the past or a negative situation or someone that treated you like crap? Or are you going to put it into the future and taking action and creating the life you want? You can't control other people. The Chariot gets you back on course. It's like recalibrating, setting your GPS to get back on course. So maybe, this happens a lot. I always say when this card comes up, it can be like, oh, say you had plans to go to California. Maybe you wanted to become a writer or do something in the entertainment business, or move to New York, or move to the Caribbean. I don't know, whatever your thing was. But after college, during college, you'd been working at a restaurant, and after college, you just sort of started working there full time because whatever, you had a job and you're still trying to figure out exactly what to do or save up some money to complete your plans. And you find yourself like 3 years later, you're the assistant manager and you've met someone who's from there. And 10 years later, you're married with kids, and you're like, maybe the marriage isn't working out. And you're like, wait a minute, what the hell am I doing here? And, or both of you are like that. It doesn't mean you have to necessarily break up, but this is kind of that waking up energy. And you guys are like, let's move. Let's buy a farm somewhere. Let's do, whatever it is. Something sort of shakes you out of your complacency, and you get back on. You feel like, oh, I'm finally back on track. I'm finally, yeah. It's like you had gotten lulled into laziness, but I see it more as laziness as you just got into a routine and let go of those ambitions, because he is full of ambitions, that energy. And so now you're had some sort of wake-up call for some reason, and you're moving forward. Page of Cups. This came up for, was it Gemini? I think this kept coming up as either Gemini or Aries. This is a new offer, a new emotional beginning. So for those of you who are not in a relationship, maybe you meet someone and you're both you connect because you both realize you don't want to be, that you need to mix things up, that you got complacent and it's time to move on and you want to move forward. And so now you have a partner in crime to move forward with, and you both inspire each other and encourage and inspire each other to move on, to have more, to do more. Ooh, happy family card. This connection. Together you're building, or it could be just you, it doesn't have to be with someone, but if you are meeting someone around this time, you both share the same vision of happily ever after. And that can be whatever, I mean, that is completely individual, whatever it means to you. It could be settling down and having a family. It could be moving to St. Thomas and living there. It could be traveling. It could be downsizing and traveling. There's this real energy for all the signs of waking up, and life is short, and when there's never going to be a good time. Let's make it happen now. What are we waiting for? Type of an energy. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I started doing daily readings, which I think is kind of funny because I can barely get my monthly readings out on time. But if you want to check those out, feel free. And if not, Virgo, I hope you have a lovely, lovely holiday season. Take care.